I'm Jack Berry, and I'm here at Grand Traverse Resort with Tom McGee, who is the director of golf here. And Tom, I have to apologize that we didn't do this yesterday or the day before when it was blue sky all over. We've got a little rain now.
That's right. That's one thing that we can't control is the rain and the weather, but Mother Nature will take care of us.
Well, it makes as they always say, makes the greens softer, and the guys like that.
They do. Yeah, it'll play good today.
Now, how long have you been here at the Bear?
This is season 31. So I started in 1988.
Wow. And what's it been like for you ever since?
It's been great. You know, I've worked for all four ownerships. Certainly the ownership now, the Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians, they purchased the property in 2003. Local owners, they take good care of us. They put a lot of money back into the property. But it's been great. I mean, this is my office in the backdrop, so it's not such a bad gig.
Well, this is one of the great courses, not only in Michigan, but in the country, and always has had a great reputation of being the toughest bear around.
Yeah, it's a great golf course, and it's fun. It's fun to be out here and provide some entertainment and some recreation for people that are coming up to stay with us at the resort and play some great golf. And not only the Bear, but we have the other two golf courses as well. But it's nice to have all three of them operate out of the same clubhouse. And again, the quality and the value that they're going to get when they come here is second to none.
Well, I remember it right from the beginning when Fred Muller won on what you call the Spruce course now. And it was a little rainy weather back in those days, and played there about 4 times, I think, before Jack Nicklaus, Paul Nine got Jack Nicklaus to build him a bear.
That's right, yeah. And 1981 is the first time we held the Michigan Open, of course, and that was on what was then called the resort course for the first 4 years. And then, yeah, in 1985, we opened up the Bear and got things rolling out there.
And it's been, it still is ranked as one of the toughest courses anywhere for the slope. And while I went around the course yesterday, I remembered that 4 and 5 are 2 of the toughest holes you ever see in your life. The 4th hole is the par 3, and the 5th is it goes from here to there, and it's kind of a zigzag.
It is, and every one of those shots, and not just those 2 holes, but I mean the golf course itself, I mean every hole is so unique, which makes it a great golf course, and they're all challenging shots. You have to think out there. If you're going to go out there and just kind of bang it around, you're going to make a lot of double bogeys. But every time, if you're a thinker, you got to think about the golf shots off the tee box as well as your approach shots, especially.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Wolverine course, the Gary Player course.
Yeah, when Gary came up and we hired him to build the golf course, and that one opened up in 1999, he had in mind to make sure that he complemented what we already had, and that was certainly a goal of his. We didn't need another Bear. I mean, one is enough, and you ask golfers, and they're going to tell you the same thing. So we didn't need another very difficult golf course like we had. And then Spruce Run, which is used to be called the resort course years ago, that's quite a bit tighter, a little bit shorter. And so what Gary did is he gave us that third golf course that's more resort friendly, so wider fairways, not as much trouble in front of the greens, very playable, 4 sets of tees that we had out there at that time. Now we've actually expanded to some hybrids and have 6 sets of tees out there, but it's much more playable, and it is the most popular among the 3 that we have.
Well, congratulations on those forward tees. That's what I love.
One of the big things that we did, when we changed from red to yellow, I mean, it seems kind of simple,
right,
but it was huge. It had a huge impact on our golfers. So we now get a lot of the seniors, and they'll play the yellow tees where they would not play. The senior men wouldn't play the red tees, but they'll play the yellows.
Well, a good friend of mine, John Jessup, who used to work for Convention Visitors Bureau around here and used to be at High Point when that started, he plays the Wolverine. He loves it.
Yeah, and he should. And again, like I said, that's the most popular. I mean, you can spray the ball a little bit off the tee box, so you don't have to be completely accurate. And then the approach shots are very friendly and welcoming as well. So it's not an intimidating golf course like we're seeing behind us.
So since the tribes took over, I think that they really improved things, didn't they? And everything came back to kind of maybe the way it was in the early days.
Yeah, and it's difficult to maintain a property like this and to keep everything up to date, whether it be room renovations, which we did a few years ago, and we were given $7 million to do a tower room renovation. That was huge, and they continue to give us more, capital expenditures and some money to get some things done that need to be done. The lobby of the hotel room, some of the restaurants, the Airy restaurant was redone. The spa was just renovated this year. So all those things to keep everything nice and fresh and looking clean and up to date technology wise. We put a lot of money into our IT department this year with new locks on the doors and new phone systems and things like that. That again, it's just something that we continue to do, upgrade and keep up with what we need to.
Well, it's fantastic. I know in my room, I'm kind of the old-fashioned guy. I was used to keys, and then now you just slide that plastic thing across there, and door opens.
Yeah, and that's the way the world is now. Yeah. And that's the thing is, I remember the keys back then too, because I was, again, I've been here for so long. But yeah, slowly but surely, and sometimes more quickly, we are keeping up to date on those things. And again, what a great place this is and the environment. And I tell you what, the tournament behind us in particular, the players are loved being back up here. They love Traverse City.
I know that. They always loved playing the amateur up at Charlevoix, to come back every summer, bring their families, and then when the Michigan Open came along here at the Bear, the same thing, bring the families and have a great time and see this wonderful area, Traverse City area.
Right, and I've talked to a lot of the players, and they've done just that, where they brought their families up and they make it a vacation and they go down to the beach club or they go downtown Traverse City if they have a morning time. Maybe they're going to go with their families downtown and see the great downtown Traverse City area, or they'll do some shopping over here. So yeah, to bring it up and make it a vacation, yes, it's the Michigan Open, it's a great golf tournament, but it's more than that.
Terrific. And don't forget the wineries.
Oh, of course, the wineries, the microbreweries, like I said, the shopping downtown. I mean, it's Traverse City is just growing, it's prospering, it's a wonderful place, and it continues to get better.
Well, congratulations, Tom. It's been a super job up here.
Well, thank you. I'm fortunate enough, like I said, to be able to be up here for all these years and to see all the changes. And again, this is my office, so it's not so bad.
Tough.